Alright guys, what's up? Been a while since I've been on the channel. A good few weeks since I posted anything. I've just been trying to figure out a good workaround with the new job, just taking care of other things. So I've been making a lot of progress on the BMW Bel Air. I got some machined billet parts coming for the rat rod as well, so I'm gonna jump back on that car soon too. My goal, obviously, show you guys progress and just, you know, everything that's going on with all the cars. So I want to get both the cars on the road at the same time, or at least relatively close to each other. So obviously you're noticing that the BMW chassis is here and it looks like this now. It never used to look like this from the previous videos. Eventually we're gonna get to this process of how I got to here. So we'll be going back in time a little bit, as we always do, which I think is the best just because you can see like what kind of work it took to get to here. So all we're pretty much doing is we're catching up, and like I said, I'm gonna show you the process of how the BMW got to this. Let's just get to working because that's what we're here for. Yeah, let's get to the videos, dudes. The things that I did to the BMW, I started plating some things, cleaning up the rear end. I'm gonna put even more plates on it in the rear. One of the things that's gonna be coming in another video is I actually borrowed some scales from Shay over at 1010's Motorsports. I went and picked them up from the shop, brought them home, plugged them in, and I actually weighed this chassis, so you'll see how much this chassis actually weighs as it is with the tubes and the plating and everything right now. I think goal for this chassis, keep it light. The original car, you know, the original station wagon that this car used to be, 4,100 pounds. So 4,100 pounds curb weight, pretty heavy car. And what's crazy is it was already a fast car then, because I drove it before we actually cut the roof off. I was like, oh yeah, this is a cool car, you know, whatever, this is gonna be fun. We cut the roof off and shaved, you know, a couple hundred pounds or whatever from the roof, because the roof had padding in it. It had a lot of like wiring harness in it, which is, you know, gone now, but it also had a panoramic roof that went from basically the front of the A-pillar of this car almost all the way to the back. You know, panoramic roof, pretty big. So that glass, the motors, everything was heavy, and we went and drove it after that, and this car was actually really fast after the fact, like that we cut the roof off. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to weigh everything. I'm trying to see if Shay will let me borrow the scales again. This way I can know what kind of weight I'm adding, what kind of weight I'm taking out. One of the things I think I want to do, as much as I would love to keep this car luxury, what I was planning on, like, oh, just keep it BMW interior, keep it simple, you know, whatever, yada yada, like, oh cool, it's the only Bel Air with a BMW interior or whatever. I think I'm gonna get rid of these seats, because these seats are very, very heavy. They obviously can recline, they have, you know, power in them, whatever. They're also heated, which sucks. Like, that was the thing that was like, oh sick, I could have heated seats in my 58 Bel Air. But I think I'm gonna go more towards like a performance car rather than a luxury car. Obviously I can daily drive it both ways, and it's still gonna be comfortable. More comfortable than a 58 Bel Air will ever be, and handle well too. So I might just go performance oriented with this build, which is what I love doing anyways. So yeah, I think that's the direction I'm gonna go. Yeah, so lots of plating done, just prepping to get this car, at least from the firewall back, I'm trying to get it really nice, is to have just something really unique and something that really stands out. Obviously it's already unique in its own with a Bel Air body on top of a 5 Series BMW. Selects all 4 corners, all-wheel drive car. I did get some coilovers for it, so I'll showcase that as well. So front and back is pretty level, pretty planted now. Doesn't have that sag in the rear like it used to. Went and drove the car, so I have a little bit of footage of that. I'm gonna probably try and get more, but it's kind of dangerous to drive right now, and let me tell you, this thing is fast. Like, I thought it was fast with the body on and when we cut the roof off, and I'm talking like skirting the tires fast. This thing is pretty stupidly fast now that there's like no weight on it. Again, I'll show you guys what the weight actually is for this car. But yeah, this chassis is just insanely fast now. It's just clearanced some stuff on the chassis for the wheels and tires, and I went and drove this thing, and one of the things that I found was the stability control, or the traction control. If I was going like 10 miles an hour, I would turn left or right, and the chassis itself would apply the brake. Like, I would not touch the brake at all, and it would basically stop the car, like bring it to a halt. And it was just like, what the hell's going on? And on the dash, the traction control light would beep really, really fast whenever it would happen. So called up my buddy Shay, same guy I got the scales from, and he's like, well, why don't you just remove the ABS plug, because the computer is basically telling it like, hey, hit the brakes, something's happening with the car. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll try that. And I found the stability control fuse in the glove box, and pretty much that disables traction control, ABS, and something else. I think it's like some sort of an assist or something. But it basically turned all those systems off, and it's insane. Even on the race slicks, there's no weight on this car whatsoever, really, when you think about it. But on the race slicks, it spins all 4 tires. It's insane. Like this little 300 horsepower, you know, twin turbo inline 6 engine, the N54, actually scoots when it doesn't have weight on it. Like I said, a lot of progress done on the BMW. Still more to come, but I just want to, you know, hopefully this gets you guys back into the groove of watching altered intent videos. And I'm thinking, like, I want to give you guys the best content I can give you, and I just don't want to just film everything. But then again, I feel like I should be filming everything. My girlfriend especially was saying, like, just film stuff. Like, it doesn't matter what you're doing, film it. You know, people are here for the ride. People are here for me. People are here for the builds. So kind of, I might change the content a little bit, not drastically. I might add in things that I'm doing around the yard, or, you know, whatever, you know, just kind of, just to get your input on things and get a feel for everything around here, because we're gonna be here for a while. You know, planning some new stuff this year, so hopefully, you know, big changes 2024, whatever. Matt and Coop are gonna come down, you know, on weekends or whatever, and we're gonna wire up the 27 Model T. I'm gonna get a mil spec harness. Cooper's down for it, so I appreciate him, appreciate Matt. Get it on its own weight, and then get it running and driving as well. So I got a bunch of content coming for that car. Progress. So make things pretty, obviously, put the details in, but progress. Like, let's move forward this year. Let's get these 2 cars out so we could get the next 2 in, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, more stuff coming, more fun. Driving videos pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. Also, appreciate you dudes. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully, maybe. Let's do this. Holly's pissed off because she's just gnawing away at her arm. But anyways, love you dudes. Bye.